has expired. Senator Paterson.
Thank you, Madam President. My question is to the Minister representing the Minister for Cybersecurity, Senator Watt. On 22 September, Optus confirmed they were responding to a significant cyber attack. Can the Minister outline what steps the government has taken to protect Australians who may have had private data stolen in this attack?
Thank you, Senator Paterson. Minister.
Thank you, President, and thank you, Senator Paterson. I know cybersecurity is a matter you're very genuinely interested in, and I think all Australians were concerned to see this apparent cyber attack that occurred over the last few days involving Optus data, and I think that's because Australians do expect that when they hand over their personal data, particularly to corporations, that every effort will be made to keep it safe from harm. And as a result of this data breach, unfortunately, it appears that millions of Australians have been impacted in an unfortunate way. As Senator Paterson recognises, the information that we have to date is that the breach involves people's names, date of birth, phone numbers, email addresses, residential addresses, and for some customers, passport and driver's licence numbers being for sale on the dark web. So this is very concerning, I think, to many Australians. I do note, however, that Optus has advised that while a wide range of data has been breached, according to Optus, payment details and account passwords have not been compromised. So that is at least some saving grace, I guess, for Australians who have experienced this. Since the government was advised of this matter last Wednesday, the 21st of September, a range of government bodies have been working to contain the incident, including the Australian Signals Directorate, the Australian Cyber Security Centre and the Australian Federal Police. Of course, for obvious reasons, I won't go into the technical assistance and cyber security advice that is being provided to Optus or the wider efforts to help protect Australians, but I can assure Senator Paterson and all Australians that hundreds of Australian government staff have been working long into the night and over the weekend to stem the damage flowing from this, and I want to thank them for their efforts. The Minister for Home Affairs has, of course, been continually briefed since this issue commenced, and I note also that the Leader of the Opposition was briefed today.
Your time has expired. Senator Paterson, first supplementary.
Thank you, Madam President. I thank the Minister for his answer and for also anticipating my first supplementary question, so I'll move on to my second supplementary question. Why did it take almost 3 days for the Minister to publicly respond in the form of 3 tweets sent at three-quarter time of the grand final to the most significant cyber attack in Australian history?
Thank you, Senator Paterson. Minister.
Thank you, President, and thank you, Senator Paterson. I don't think that is a fair characterisation of the Minister's response to this incident. And as I say, a number of government bodies who are directly responsible for responding to these sorts of incidents were involved as soon as they were informed of it by Optus, and I'm assured that the Minister herself was continually briefed and worked with those agencies to stem the damage flowing from that. So, as I say, I don't think that's a fair characterisation of the Minister's performance or approach to this. I'm assured and I'm very confident that she has done everything that is appropriate for her to do as Minister.
Senator Paterson, second supplementary.
Thank you, Madam President. It's now 6 days since one of the largest cyber attacks in Australian history has occurred, and the Minister is yet to publicly front up to speak about what action the government has taken or when it has taken it, and to detail the actions the government has taken. When will the Minister publicly hold a press conference to answer the questions that Optus users and Australians have about this issue?
Thank you, Senator Paterson. Minister.
Thank you, President. Thank you, Senator Paterson. Again, I completely reject the premise of Senator Paterson's question, and in fact, any cursory examination of media regarding this subject over the last few days will see that the Minister has made a number of public comments about this incident, about her concern about it, about the actions that authorities are taking, and about the additional reviews that she intends to undertake in relation to cyber security.
Minister, please resume your seat. Senator Paterson.
On relevance, Madam President, the question was when will the Minister hold a public press conference to answer questions about this matter?
And I believe the Minister's being relevant. He has outlined a number of media comments the Minister's made, but I'll hand the question back to him. He's heard your comments. Minister.
Thank you, President. And I mean, I think it's somewhat ironic that we have a member of the opposition questioning this government's approach to cybersecurity, because let's not forget that when the opposition was in power, only 1 in 4 Commonwealth entities met the essential 8 cybersecurity obligations in 2021, according to the Audit Office. The then government, now opposition, released a ransomware bill 1 year after the opposition released a discussion paper calling for a ransomware strategy. So I think any independent observer would recognise a good performance.
Senator Barbara